quickly say before we jump into the video, the memes, the images, all of these things are just in good fun. Since my face is not in a video, I do my best to make it entertaining. So it's nothing personal. I'm wishing all of the ladies the best. I'm wishing Quad the best. So I just want to put that out there, and let's go ahead and get into the video.
When I saw, the reflection of what I saw tonight, I was like, oh, the people think that they're entitled to my business and they want to latch on to it. So maybe if they're so deeply thrusted into my business, then it can keep the spotlight off of their bullshit. You know, because see, they got a lot of dirt on their front porch too.
Well, you have been the co-carrier for a lot of people this past 6 seasons. Just saying.
Her friend over there talking about people been riding Quad coattail all this time. You see, this is what happened when you kick the woman who is the brainchild behind the show, who picked up her phone and reached out to every single one of you or made suggestions that she felt you would be a great fit for this show. But all of you go and kick the person who brought the opportunity to the table to the curb, and then put this person who had nothing to do with the creation of the show in the middle and completely, the S word on the person who provided the opportunity. This is what you end up creating. So no one should be complaining right now. Simone was the captain of that ship that wanted Mariah to be out of the group. She was the one who stood up and said, all who want Mariah out of the group, put your hands up. The woman who is the executive producer and creator of the show. Now the girl you guys plays in the middle is talking about, is sitting there while her friend and basically co-signing that you all who are doctors, doctors, needed her or have been riding her wave to survive on a show. That the only reason why she's on the show is because she had to be married to a doctor. So without Dr. G, she wouldn't have even made the show. So her friend is basically coming for your profession, when is the profession that landed her the gig in the first place. Let's go ahead and continue to listen to Quad. Lord have mercy.
Oh, and I know you girls might get upset, but you get glad in the same pants you got mad in. I just got to tell you, tonight you mistreated me. I did not like it. I was not expecting it. It was wrong. I wouldn't have done that. I honestly got to tell you that if someone is going through something, whether they tell me or not, if I have personally been witness to what they're going through, there's no way that I would treat someone. It was almost like, okay, yeah, we're happy she's here. We're only happy she's here because
so we can try to roast her. Try it.
They got a roasting session. Oh.
They wanted to try to roast her.
Oh.
But how you gonna roast me on my personal shit?
They got a roasting session now. Ain't that nothing?
I roasted in a crab boil, bitch.
Me, I would have handled it with a different approach. I even when I didn't know some of the things that was going on in other people's lives, when I did learn, the only thing for me to do is to stand still and be there for them when they call me. I can't tell you what to tell me. This your life. The hell, you don't owe me nothing. You're living in that house every day. You're in that marriage every day. You're the person who's going through the ups and downs of that marriage, the thick and thins of that marriage. You don't owe me nothing. I'm a sideliner, baby, when it comes down to your life. You understand? For you, and they're concerned for your well-being, and then there's others.
It's nosy.
Now watch those others. The others just happy pass for the discount. They don't care nothing about you. They want you to hurt. They want you to be sad. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to win. Yes, I'm saying it. And if the shoe fit, wear it, Cinderella. Get into it. Because I'm still Quad, believe that. See, I've seen a lot of things. And I've experienced a lot. I took in a lot of her. And stop with this, oh, she gonna run and cry shit. I'm a human being. I'm a human being with a brain in my head that thinks exquisitely and with blood that flows through my veins. I am not a robot. I'm not a character on a television show. I'm a real person. I'm going through a tough time right now, and it's a shame that someone would try to put their stilettos on my neck. You think I'm weak? I'm not. I may be vulnerable, but I am never weak.
But you know what your biggest trouble comes from when your biggest triumph?
How about that?
So, bitch, let them
So tune in. Tune in. All the ones of you who's been talking, y'all been having a lot to say about Miss Squad as I wear my Cynthia Bailey frames. Yeah, Cynthia, go buy her frames too. Cause see, that's what we supposed to do, uplift each other. Me pushing her to greatness takes nothing away from me. Go buy Cynthia Bailey frames. Don't they look nice on me? I got a skull cap on, honey. I still look good.
Now what else is going on?
Loves, it's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Timid News. Instead of me just waiting to the end to give my commentary, I'm just gonna jump in between so I don't lose my train of thought while watching the video. It's just interesting to me that when it's the other way around, Quad wants to preach and say all of these things, but the girl have also sat with the ladies and talked about Mariah and said some not so pleasant things. So all of them do it. So don't sit on this high horse and behave like you are excluded, like people just talk about you and gossip about you and want you to fall and all of these things, and that is not vice versa. Secondly, in as much as it's a show and they have to create drama, those ladies really do care. You know what I'm saying? They really wanted to know what's going on. I didn't get the sense of being nosy. And when Mariah does her videos, she don't care saying names. She will say Quad anytime, you know? So we don't have to sit here and say, oh, you know, Quad say her name. We already know who she's talking about, okay? But my thing is, don't sit here and behave like everything is all perfect on your end when you do the same thing as well. All of the ladies do it. And at that party, I said it in my review that the approach was wrong. So for Quad to sit around here and behave like people just sit around the table talking about her, like, girl, that entire scene, they said, okay, in this scene, we are going to talk about Quad in her absence. Action, go. And scene. That's it. I mean, that's it. It's an honest conversation. It's reality and it's real. But they still have to have a narrative. The show can be all over the place. It's still a show. So the producers will always set the topic. This is what we're here about. This is what we're talking about. Whatever happens within that moment is where the reality part comes in. Yes, but they still tell them what the topic is going to be and what they're doing.
Wearing Cynthia Bailey frames, get into it fall face first. Mad, but you know, like I said, you get glad in the same pants you get mad in. I've seen all the little shenanigans that's been carrying on. That right there tonight on Married to Medicine was a complete ambush. It was. And I understand that Miss Quad, you know, God is moving me, and I appreciate that. And I'm not going to necessarily say that I don't care for some of the women on Married to Medicine. I truly do. I love who loves me. But I felt like so many great things have been happening in my life that if there were certain people that was present on that evening that just wanted to just try to push me and see, let's see if we can bring her out of character. Let's see if we can break her. You'll be tired before you break me, baby. Trust me when I tell you that. You'll be exhausted. Your hair will be thinning. You'll have no edges.
you're broken. Because I'll have a whole nother plan for you. So it's good to break away from them other negative people.
Love you too, Joy too, Have. Listen, no. Listen, you have to let people be who they are. They're going to expose themselves. See, one thing about exposure, one thing about me, I am too busy to try to come up with a plan, a strategy, or some type of strategic move to sabotage someone else. I don't believe in that. I don't have the time to sit up and downfall. I'm soaring too high in the sky. I'm soaring too high in the sky. So I can't even think, oh, well, I should do this. Baby, I don't have to do nothing. Because guess what? He already got you. And most certainly he got me. So when the people think, oh yeah, well she's down right now. Put your highest stiletto on, honey. I'm telling you, you better go get your highest Christian Louboutin. You get your highest stiletto, and then you come for me. Come on. That's what you do. You get your highest stiletto, and then you come for me. Guarantee you. You still will fail miserably. Miserably. Anywho's, what else do we want to talk about on tonight's episode? Was there anything else that happened?
Now, what did the people feel about
what was it?
The hairstyle attire?
Who has
people still trying, a lot of people.
I see everything with red. I like my red Cynthia Bailey frame style. They said Simone doing too much, honey.
Contessa has back.
Needs to work on her own marriage. Who said that?
Baby,
Miss who?
Miss Sing something, child. But see, that's I know Miss Nodia to you. Oh, that's Dion. Yes, ma'am. Contessa has your back. Yes, she does.
No, I do appreciate
absolutely
Contessa.
right.
I appreciate
Contessa does. Contessa does. Contessa's one of the only ones that has her back from this episode.
Beautiful choir, you are the truth. Yes, I'm the truth, honey. I'm the truth and the light. And the people be trying to, they got all this stuff out here. Oh, Miss Choir, she fake. Baby, the narratives that they want you guys to believe about me. Itty bitty one down to the left foot. They couldn't. But I enjoyed the commentary.
How you
I do.
supposedly fake as one, and you the one that's coming out on top more than anybody.
See, I don't normally care or talk about material things, but that comment her friend just made, her friend, family, or whoever he is, just made, I had to jump in. From the beginning of Married to Medicine, okay, when the cameras, when they yelled action, they pulled up to those women and men, gorgeous mention. They didn't get that with a Married to Medicine paycheck. These people came into this with money. Quad had to marry into medicine in order to be on the show. So these people are successful. They are doctors. Mariah's an executive producer. She's working on other businesses. So for her friend to sit there and say, how come they're talking about you, but you're the most successful? Are you kidding me? Right now? Oh, I get it. We are in a social media day and age. So people, compare to success based on how visible you are. So if you're on TV, okay, that's the success he's talking about because she's on Sister Circle and she have other things coming on. But do you know how long the people who are behind the scenes money is? They make the most. This show can come up tomorrow and say, okay, the season is canceled. And guess what? Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Contessa, Dr. Heavenly, their husbands, Mariah, all of them would be just fine because they have long money. They are educated. I'm not saying Quad is not, so don't come for me. I'm talking about her friend or the person who's sitting next to her. You know what I'm saying? If they yell, cut, this show is canceled, You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm sure Quad will find something else, and she worked in medical sales and all of those things she was doing, and she'll be all right. But how dare you sit there and say the other women are not most successful and she's most successful? They are freaking doctors. That goes longer than anything, meaning they have a plan B. They can always fall back. If reality TV don't work out, they didn't need a check from the show to be where they are. Because they are who they are and where they are, that's the reason why they're even on this show. Come on, somebody. Let me stop before I start preaching. Now, wait. Her friend is going to say something else, and I'm going to jump in. But, yeah, let's go ahead and continue to listen.
That's the sad thing about it.
Don't tell what the people say.
That's really sad.
What the people say. And anyway, I would like to thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for watching Married to Medicine. Of course, we hear that it's the best reality show on television. But I do want you to understand that.
Just saying.
I do want you to understand that we are still real people.
We love you, Quad.
Love you too, baby. Love you too. I do. I love you. Quad Squad, stand up. I love you guys so much. You guys always support me. You always defend me. I know sometimes it's tough. I know I might take a moment. I don't always respond to things. I don't always try to. I just think responding is just. Especially impulsively.
But it's not even responding. It's those little messy messages. When you have enough time to make a message, when you state that you have a messy message and you want to be messy during the moment, that means you have no life and you have nothing to go on in general. Girl, child, focus on your little Christian clothes that Toya burnt up 2 seasons ago. Focus on your mother, and she's supposed to be sick.
Don't talk about the mama now.
I know. I keep jumping in, and it's Quad friend. I appreciate her for jumping in and saying, don't talk about anyone's mom. But this is the thing, okay? Somebody have to be comfortable enough with you to even go there. That means, I'm not saying Quad is, I'm just talking in general. That means certain conversation, okay, has happened with that person to make them comfortable enough to know that you're on live and they feel like they can speak on one of your castmates' mother. Somebody have to be real comfortable, because behind the scene, if you are someone who don't tolerate disrespect and you shut people down when they even try it, they will already know, oh, yes, I'm glad that Quad stepped in, but something has been going on behind the scene to make that person so comfortable on live, the thing that they can speak on someone's mother, especially if that person's mother is sick. Like, how disgusting is that, you know? And you guys did see Heavenly on Quad Live, right? I posted another video with Quad and Dr. Heavenly, right? So Heavenly is quick to bring up people's mothers, okay? So it doesn't shock me that this other person who's also hanging out with Quad is bringing up Mariah's mother again. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue.
That's when she said she was sick, but she's not. Focus on.
Well, she said she was. So leave
she
alone.
said she was when she got her medicine. Great. It's Married to Medicine.
Oh, I'm so far behind on the message. Just how I go up with. I just scroll up to the people. Okay, that's what we are. Oh, them caught up.
Miss Jamisha! I see you, little mushroom.
It's crazy. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching Married to Medicine. You guys, I have a special announcement. Yes, I'm going to do it in my Cynthia Bailey frames. How many times have I dropped Cynthia Bailey on this? I'm dropping it.
Cynthia.
Drip, drip.
Drip, drip. I need you to remember this free promotion, Cynthia.
Please send that line. I like 50 cent.
Y'all
go down to 50 cent page. Not get the strap 50, but the other 50 cent. It's in Cynthia Bailey.
Cynthia be 60 years old, still look 20.
Baby, she killing most of them. But I have a special announcement. Those of you guys have watched my cooking segments. I hear all the time, Miss Quad, where can I get the recipe? Oh, Miss Quad, is this posted anywhere? Miss Quad, we need one better. You can go down to Amazon right now, Amazon.com, and pre-order my book. Yes, Cooking with Miss Quad, Live, Love, Laugh, and Eat. See, that's what we do. Focus is very different. Not focus on anybody. Focus on winning. I just love it. I gotta tell you, I just love it. I just love it. So right now, you guys can go to Amazon.com. Go ahead and get my cookbook. It's on pre-order. Live, love, laugh, and eat. It's a special project to me.
Have seen my Nene Leaks Instagram live, Kenya Moore Instagram live, then you already know this one. I didn't screen record this one because when I do that live, most of the times you can't even see the comments. It's clean, the focus is there, and all of that. This one, based on how the person recorded or how, because I'm able to stop the comments, or sometimes I just know how to crop it. But this one, it was all in her face and you guys had to read and listen, but I still wanted to post the live because she did have a lot to say about the ladies, but I cut in between, so I don't really have much to say at the end here. But all I have to say is, Quad, you're winning just like the other ladies are winning. They're winning in their offices, in the doctor's offices, and things that they are doing. So everyone is winning, everyone is blessed, everyone is happy, and that's just that. No one is winning more than the other person. I understand it's a show, and they will all have their moments and things like that, but everyone is really doing great and winning. So there's no jealousy and you're this and that. But you know what, I'm sure the person next to Quad is an amazing support system and things like that. But based on the things that he was saying, it's almost like the focus is on being shady so much and being a support system. And you have to watch who you surround yourself with, especially a person who will be comfortable enough to come on live and wants to speak on someone's mother. Of course, yes guys, I get it. He didn't call her mom the B word. He didn't call her mom out of her name. He just said focus on your mom. But you still know that's a sensitive subject. You don't do that. The same way how Quad is talking about, I got too much going on to be conniving, all that stuff. Mariah is not conniving to tear Heavenly down or do anything. Heavenly took it upon herself to speak on Mariah's husband's private area, even though she's never been down there and don't know what it looked like. So Mariah said, oh, we talking about husbands. Reminded me of White Chicks. We talking about mothers. I love that movie. So Mariah was just like, oh, we talking about husbands. Okay, well, your husband, bloop, 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 right? So it was just like, you hit me, I hit you back. She didn't come out of nowhere and just brought that up. So she's not sitting somewhere planning to destroy Heavenly marriage. And loves, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Turn on your notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.